The sun bleeds crimson over Panama City. Darkness creeps over Casco Viejo, shadows stretching from every crumbling corner, but none are as dark, as consuming as those cast by La Casa de la Sombra. The mansion stands defiant, a skeletal king on a throne of cobblestones. Wrought iron balconies, twisted and broken, seem to claw at the empty sky. Locals whisper tales of tragedy and despair that cling to the mansion like cobwebs. La Casa de las Sombras, the House of Shadows. The name itself sends shivers down your spine. It wasn't always this way. Built in the early 1900s, it was once home to a wealthy family, the Menendez family. They were the envy of Panama City, their laughter echoing through the halls. Then tragedy struck. One stormy night, the entire family perished in a fire, the cause never determined. Some whispered of unpaid debts, others of a jealous rival, but the truth, like the ashes of that night, remains a mystery. Since that fateful night, La Casa de las Sombras has remained uninhabited, a haunting testament to the fleeting nature of fortune and the shadows of the past that linger. But the house was not empty. It held secrets, memories, and perhaps something more sinister. Neighbors reported strange noises, disembodied voices echoing through the halls, the eerie sound of children laughing, and an unsettling feeling of being watched from the shadows. Some brave souls dared to spend the night only to flee in terror, their courage shattered by the inexplicable events they witnessed. They spoke of icy cold spots that chilled them to the bone, objects moving on their own as if guided by unseen hands, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures that seemed to watch their every move. The rumors spread like wildfire, and soon the mansion gained a reputation as a place of darkness, a place cursed by the tragedy that unfolded within its walls, a place where the past refused to rest. Over the years, several families, drawn by the mansion's beauty and ignorant of its dark history, attempted to make it their home. Each attempt was met with the same terrifying result. One family, the Garcias, lasted only a week. They reported seeing the ghostly figures of children playing in the garden, their laughter echoing with an unnatural chill. Mrs. Garcia claimed to have felt icy hands on her shoulders, the whispers of unseen entities filling her ears with terror. Driven to the brink, the Garcia family abandoned the mansion, their sanity hanging by a thread. The last soul, foolish enough to challenge the shadows, was a young writer, drawn to the mansion's isolation and its dark, mysterious history. He was seeking solitude, hoping to find inspiration within its haunted walls, a place where he could write his masterpiece. Little did he know, he would soon regret his decision. The mansion, with its creaking floors and whispering walls, seemed to breathe with a life of its own. The first few nights were filled with unsettling noises, footsteps creaking on the stairs, doors opening and closing on their own, and whispers brushing against his ears. The writer tried to dismiss these occurrences as figments of his imagination, but the activity escalated. One night, as the writer sat at his desk, the temperature plummeted. A cold wind whipped through the room, extinguishing the candles and sending a chill down his spine. He could feel an oppressive presence closing in on him. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, as if they were trying to communicate something sinister. The writer's heart pounded in his chest as he realized he was not alone. The room grew colder still, and the shadows seemed to come alive, dancing on the walls. Suddenly, a shadowy figure, its eyes burning like hot coals, materialized before him. The writer's blood ran cold as he stared into those fiery eyes. The figure moved closer, its presence overwhelming and terrifying. The writer could feel the malevolence emanating from it, and he knew he had to escape. In a blind panic, he fled into the night, leaving everything behind. His dreams of inspiration had turned into a nightmare, and the mansion claimed yet another victim. The writer never returned, and his unfinished manuscript remained on the desk, a testament to the terror that lurked within those haunted walls. Today, La Casa de las Sombras stands empty, a decaying monument to its tragic past. The once grand halls now echo with silence, and the walls, once vibrant, are now cloaked in shadows and ivy. Locals avoid it, their whispers painting a chilling picture of the restless spirits trapped within its walls. Tales of ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises have been passed down through generations, adding to the mansion's eerie reputation. Despite the danger, or perhaps because of it, the mansion has become a destination for thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators. They come armed with cameras and equipment, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural, driven by curiosity and the allure of the unknown. But be warned, La Casa de las Sombras is not a place for the faint of heart. The air is thick with an unsettling presence, and the very walls seem to whisper warnings to those who dare to enter. The shadows there hold secrets, secrets that are best left undisturbed. Each room tells a story of sorrow and despair, and the flickering lights only add to the sense of dread. The spirits of La Casa de las Sombras are hungry for an audience, eager to share their pain and torment. They linger in the dark corners, waiting for someone to listen to their tragic tales. Are you willing to listen? Will you brave the darkness and face the unknown, or will you heed the warnings and stay away?